Hey guys, it's Cyclone here, and I'm here with the post-commentary video. I tried to record it, but my fan was way too loud, so the audio sucked. I'm going to hopefully try it again now and see if this fan starts acting up again, and if it does, I'm going to have to just wait till my computer cools down and try later. But anyway, I just want to talk about the ARPG genre, Diablo 3, Torchlight 2, these other games, Path of Exile, Marvel Heroes, Grim Dawn, and why I feel like there's just not that one genre-defining game that's out right now, because each of these games has some pretty good strengths, but also some weaknesses. And if you combined all the current offerings into one game, it would be the action RPG to own. There's that new Korean one coming out, but I'm not sure what that'll be like. In fact, no one does. Just time will tell, I guess. But it looks pretty epic. But maybe the gameplay sucks. Who knows? Who knows? Basically, I made that rant video yesterday about the Diablo 3 Tavern Talk, and I just wanted to explain to people that rant videos are entertainment, but they're also a place for me to just vent some basic frustrations I have. And nothing personally against the developers as people, but as leaders, as businessmen, as decision makers, I just like pull my hair out when I hear like, yeah, we like 6-piece sets. I can't stand 6-piece sets, man. It's so stupid. They wouldn't be such a problem if all the other items also mattered, because then you could really mix and match. Like in Torchlight 2, they have so many sets, and there are some that are 2 pieces that are great, some that are 12 pieces that are like, they don't just make them all 6-piece sets, The customization is so vastly different. In Diablo 3, you're told how to play by the items. In Torchlight 2, you combine making choices with the itemization that you want to incorporate into your build. It's decision making. It's contemplating. It's theorizing. It's strategy building. Diablo 3 doesn't have any of that. So it's not even an action RPG. It's an action G. It's an AG. It's an action game. The role-playing part is totally absent in Diablo. It's absent-minded item grinding and playing. And RNG dictates what you play and how you progress and how fast or how slow you progress. That's really it. Torchlight 2, progression is more about your choice making, and that's really the key difference. So this video, as a post commentary, I was already trying to explain like how the itemization is different, but basically in Torchlight, I'm not like, let's see, I'm level 43 with this Ember Mage. I have not reached endgame status yet, but I have watched endgame videos, and because the skill selection in Torchlight 2 is so binding, like you have to put points in, and you can only get 3 respec options. You can't just rebuild your character once again, which is one of the things that people complain about, but I find really refreshing, is that it really makes choice making important, and it drives home that idea like, you're going to commit to this character, even if it sucks in the end, at least you committed to it. And that's what's great about it. It really makes you think about each skill in that character's arsenal, and then how each skill would play off of one another to make a build. That's the strategy element. And then the itemization is not so overbearing where you're like, I have to use this item to use that skill. Like, that's fucking stupid thinking. You should be using what skill you want, and then the item should be making your character more powerful, and the stat selection, the stat selection screen should also be your source of power, but the items should just be an enhancement. So you see that in Diablo 3, if your goal is just to make it up leaderboards, like, that's a goal, that's fine, but it's not an action RPG goal. It's an action game goal. It's like Call of Duty. Applying skills in that game is like applying perks to your custom slot in Call of Duty. It really is. I mean, there is no difference. When you have an assault rifle in Call of Duty, you put on a silencer, you want to have strafe on to get around corners. Well, in Diablo 3, if you have your Marauder set, you're going to want to use Sentry. It's like, it's just like, it's such a boxed way of thinking, and that's why I don't like it. Now, anyway, in this part of the gameplay, I was explaining what my endgame hopes were for my Ember Mage. Now, I had put in points to Prismatic Bolt because I didn't realize that you could play on casual mode online, even if you bound your single player experience to Elite, which is very challenging. A challenging yet rewarding gameplay experience. Um, it almost is reminiscent of Diablo 3 Vanilla against Elite packs, but at least in this game the damage is permanent, so if you leave it at halfway on a boss, you can still go back and fight him again. But anyway, um, I put 10 points into Prismatic Bolt. I can't get those 10 points back with this playthrough, and I thought I needed it for leveling purposes because it is the best leveling skill, and arguably, some people say it's the best skill, period, on the Ember Mage, but play style, I think I could make an alternative that's pretty good. So my alternative is to focus on Shocking Orb, Hailstorm, to kind of fill the screen with just a bunch of orbs. And I was showing there the range of Shocking Orb. And then using Hailstorm to enhance my electric damage. And then Prismatic Rift so that if an enemy strikes me at melee range, because I know I'm going to be vulnerable there, I'll send them out into the chaos I've created. And hopefully they'll just get demolished while I'm trying to attack other things. Because I know in higher difficulty, the enemies can just swarm you like mosquitoes. And like I've seen the endless maps, I've seen the level 100 stuff, and it can be really tough. So I'm expecting a challenge, new game plus. I think I can just make it, find good enough gear, and I'll be good to go. But, I really find that skill selection process refreshing because in Diablo 3 it's not there. It's a perk system like in Call of Duty. It's not the same. It's not the same. Because you got to make choices. You got to make sacrifices. That's why it's fun and strategizing. I like it. So, if you combined all of the games this genre currently has to offer, it'd be an incredible game. But each entry has some positives and negatives, but there isn't that one complete package game. Can you imagine a game with Path of Exile's skill points, the skill system, with Diablo 3's performance, with Marvel Heroes roster, with Torchlight's itemization? I mean, whoa, my mind is just being blown right now because of just thinking about how awesome that could be. And, it would just be crazy. But we don't have that yet, and hopefully one day we will get it. This new Korean game, maybe that's the game that'll solve the problems, but it's probably going to be PC only. And we're lucky to even get an American release, so I don't know. But anyway, those are my thoughts. I just don't like Diablo 3's identity. It's not an action RPG, and this development team, say what you want about what John Yang, he seems to be the most passionate, but I still don't hear him talking about the core changes that need to be made to get a game like this back. And people think this is archaic. Get the fuck out of here if you think that skill point systems are archaic. That is a lame way of thinking. It's a thought-provoking way of playing. It's a challenging way of playing. It's a way to give you an identity and purpose as a player in a game where you're playing a role. The role part is so important and people just overlook it, but it's there. It's important. And the progress needs to be there, that your choices dictate progress, not luck, and not the developer's interest in play styles. Play styles dictate how you play. No, choices dictate how you play. This ain't Call of Duty, assholes. This is an action RPG. But, okay, I got my frustrations out yesterday. But anyway, that's basically the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave those nice thumbs up if you liked the video, and leave the thumbs down if you didn't like it. And I don't really care if you didn't like it. That's okay. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this or other content on my channel. And go take a look and see if there's anything you like. I'm also a Smash 4 player. I'm going to be uploading some sick replays of Samus because I am a Samus main. And probably one of the best Samuses out there. I'm going to toot my own horn on this one, but I think I am. I'll show you guys some of the replays. Anyway, Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys around. Take care, and please subscribe for more.